Hello everyone, today's video is about the way SciFi handles physical impairments. Let's start with hearing impairment. This is Alicia, the hearing speech impaired servant of Roxanne Trent in the Buck Rogers episode Return of the Fighting 69th. Taken from her 5 years before the events of the episode, Alicia is intelligent enough to recognise the danger from the nerve gas canisters stolen by Corliss, which he and Trent intend to use against Earth. When Buck and Wilma are captured during an attempt to eliminate the threat posed by the nerve gas by bombing the base, Alicia and Buck are able to communicate with each other via sign language, enabling Alicia to help the Directorate pilots escape their cell and eventually leave the base with Alicia before it gets blown up. At the end of the episode, when Alicia is reunited with her parents, Buck reveals that Alicia is scheduled for what he refers to as electronic surgery. Presumably this involves the implantation of an advanced form of cochlear implant currently used today. I just hope they found a way to eliminate the problems commonly experienced by cochlear implant users, such as irritation, the need to remove the external section when showering or swimming, and the loss of efficiency caused by a new bone growing around the internal part of the implant, discovered by a Dutch study. Next, visual impairment. The best known example of support for the visually impaired in SciFi is the Visual Instrument and Sensory Organ Replacement, VISOR, a medical device used in the TNG era of Star Trek by patients who had either lost their eyesight or were born blind, such as Geordi LaForge. Although visor wearers are able to see in the infrared and ultraviolet ranges and beyond, the conflict between the natural senses and the artificial sensory input from the device was known to result in physical pain for the user, especially if used for long periods. In 1999, an optical viewing device based on NASA technology was developed to help the visually impaired see and read. Influenced by the visor, the device was named Geordi, Joint Optical Reflective Display, after Geordi LaForge. The Geordi headset, when worn like a pair of glasses, enables people with low vision to see at any range. In addition, by placing Geordi on a docking stand above a book, a person with low vision can read magnified pages that are projected onto a computer screen. Maybe one day the trend toward miniaturization will result in optical viewing devices small enough to replace a human eyeball, just like the ocular implants Geordi used in the TNG era films. Last but not least, prosthetics. Of course, the best known SciFi prosthetics are the replacement limbs used by the Borg and the new hand acquired by Luke at the end of The Empire Strikes Back. Indeed, Kraken's Rebel Field Guide, a supplement to the Star Wars role-playing game by West End Games, has a whole section on these, some of which appear to exactly resemble the items they are replacing. Of course, contemporary prosthetic limbs have come a long way from the metal legs used by Douglas Bader, and those like Luke's could be produced using technology that is either set to be invented in the next decade or so, or already exists. In fact, according to this Daily Express article, published on April 6, 1999, it will be theoretically possible to develop artificial limbs similar to Luke's replacement hand, with the control systems being directly linked to the patient's nerves via the use of porous silicone, which the article states can be created by treating ordinary silicone with hydrofluoric acid. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Feel free to like and share. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll be back soon with another video.